The 18-time host of the league NBA champions Boston Celtics, on the second night of a traveling back-to-back to end their 4-game road trip, went to the Denver Nuggets and lost this game 103-84 by 19. Nuggets' largest lead was 19. Celtics' largest lead was 8. And this is your recap on the floor. Nuggets swept the Celtics, the first team to sweep the Celtics, and hopefully the last of this season. Season low, 84 points for the Celtics tonight. This is the 7th time being held under 100 points this year for the Celtics. They are now 38-20. They did not get 40 before 20 this season, unfortunately. They still remain the second seed, but their 4-game win streak was snapped. Nuggets improved to 37-22, the 4 seed in the West. JT was the only person out for the Celtics. Now, like I said, last recap, the last time we faced the Nuggets and lost by also double figures in the Garden, they didn't have Valanciunas or Joker or Johnson. All 3 of those players did play. However, Murray, who was questionable, did start the game, only played 8 minutes and left the game with an illness. Strother also played. He was probable. Pickett, Watson, Gordon, Bates were also out for the Nuggets. It was a close game in the first half. Celtics were up by 3 after 1. Celtics were up by 1 at the half. And then third quarter struggle. Did I fucking jinx it? Celtics were down 10 at the end of the third quarter, which was at that point the largest deficit. The Nuggets went on a 15-0 run that trickled into the fourth quarter, and then it was just a disaster. And honestly, I don't know, Joe. Why did you keep these guys in that long on a struggling back-to-back? Like, let the young guns, fresh legs have some burn. Like, I don't understand. Actually, Garza looked very good in the few minutes he played against Joker. Like, I just don't understand why that decision wasn't made earlier. Like, when you saw them struggling 2 minutes into the fourth quarter and you put them in with 5 minutes left when we already had this overwhelming deficit that you know you weren't going to dig your hole out of. So the bench players are just getting buckets at the end of the game. Like, get your points, build your stat sheet. There was nothing more you could do at that point. Jaylen Brown was your leading scorer tonight. Double king, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. Derek D-Daddy, Block Daddy, Ball Daddy, Does It All Daddy, Hometown Hero Daddy White put on a show in the first half. He had 18 points in the first half, but then only scored 2 points in the entire second quarter, and those were off free throws. He ended the night with 20, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. He does it all, Daddy. Do I have to tell you again? Rob for All-Star, Daddy White. Better make first all-defensive team, Daddy White. And shout out, he had his whole family in the building in a suite. He did his hometown proud, regardless. They have his back. And Keita, Portuguese King, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. Only had 3 players in double figures. Like, you're not going to win a game like that. You're also not going to win a game going 12 of 43 from 3. 28%. Also, 14 turnovers in the game. And the announcer said, which I was like, I clutched my pearls when he said, the Celtics are first in turnovers in the league. Like, what? At least we're first? But like, no, not a stat you want to be first in. So gotta adjust that. Celtics now will come home after a very long West Coast road trip to take on the Nets on Friday, where the Celtics lead the regular season series 2-1. And this is actually the last game of the regular season against the Nets. So let's bounce back. So until then, this has been Brew Marie D, Boston Banner Bound, and that was your recap on the floor.